NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Butler. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
Now here's Gobert. Back to Randle. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Green. Defended by Gobert. Green kicks to Butler. Podziemski on the wing. Over Edwards. Randle grabs the board. And here are the Timberwolves. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Conley. Down low. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Here's Randle. No good off the back of the rim. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Butler finds Curry. Here's Podziemski. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
Pass to Randle. Gobert down low. Defended by Moody. Chalk up 2 there. Now Curry. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. Worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here is Edwards. Jimmy Butler making his last shot.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Now here's Edwards after the miss from Stephen Curry. Right side, Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And here's Conley outside. Good on the triple.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping dimes.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
It's time for next hand. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Bust and move. Let's hear it for all the bench players.
Curry against Conley. Green with a screen for Curry. Fires for 3. That shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 7. Edwards inside. He's defended by Podziemski. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Tell you what, early in a game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Just 3 to shoot. Over Curry. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 5 points so far.
A versatile shooter like Conley can make the mid-range work for him, even if it's not his best shot.
Green with a screen on Randall. Three-pointer, Butler. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here is Conley. 5 points in the game. Pass to McDaniels. 13 feet away. Warriors with the rebound. Podziemski with it. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. Green with the ball. Defended by Gobert. Outside Butler. From outside the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 6. And here is McDaniels. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Randall. On the money from 12 feet away.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Conley against Curry. Green with a screen on Conley. Here's Curry with the 3. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. It's Edwards on the wing. He's defended by Podziemski. Randall with a screen for Conley. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Green against Gobert. Outside Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And finished off by Gobert.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
Warriors trail by 10. Curry dishes to Green. Pass to Podziemski. Now Curry. Green with a screen on Conley. To the middle. And it's Green with the jam.
Curry's got such a great feel and understanding of the game. I mean, he can make a lot happen in the pick and roll.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's T-shirt time. Donation, get loud if you want one.
And so it's Golden State with it, trailing by 10. Outside Butler, to the paint, wants to get it to Edwards and does. Here's McDaniels. No good on the 3. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Outside Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and balance. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
And he sinks the second. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be. Butler draws the attention and kicks to a teammate. Perfection.
Outside Edwards. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing I've is at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism. I don't think you can sleep on Butler's passing ability now. I mean, he's quite good at knifing the rock through the defense on time and on target, especially in these screen and rolls.
Oh, here's Edwards. He has 6. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Warriors trail by 12. Inside. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 7 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
McDaniels finds Conley. Elbow shot is on the way. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 10 points for Anthony Edwards.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Pass to Podziemski. Heild with it from the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
No hesitation, even from deep range. Heild is a solid shooter.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Moody. And it's Peyton in for Brandon Podziemski. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time. to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here's Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. There's the triple. Warriors with the rebound. Heild outside. Now here's Butler. There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. Count that bucket. And now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Hey, if he can't get to the basket, the medium-range jumper is JB's second option.
DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. To the left wing. Randall against Butler. Randall left side. Basket good. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Butler. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game. Curry's checked in for Butler. Timberwolves also changing it up. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Clark. Heild finds Kuminga.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Reed in the post. Back to DiVincenzo. Just 2 to shoot. Misses from short range. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Outside, Kuminga. Up top, Heild. Over Edwards. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Warriors trail by 3. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Reed. Edwards is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the 4 spot. Curry. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Alexander-Walker. He has yet to score. Edwards looking it over. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball, but I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
First free throw is good. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Minnesota making a switch here. Garza's checked in.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Heild the pass to Payton. Now Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Goes up with the stripe. Reed with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Garza. There's the three. Fires from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Heild outside. Now here's Curry. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Offensive rebound. Here's Reed. It's good from long range. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. DiVincenzo against Curry. Payton inside. Back to Curry. Payton with a screen on DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Timberwolves leading by 5. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Takes the 13-footer and off the front iron, and in it goes. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Clark's checked in. DiVincenzo against Curry. Heild outside. Reed with the block. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors trail by 7. Curry kicks it to Looney. Heild outside. Curry against DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Looney. Out to Payton. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Payton's got 5.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Reed with a screen on Heild. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. It's rebounded by Golden State. Now here's Curry. Heild outside. Pass to Kuminga. Curry is inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Curry. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead early. Charity strike shot. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Curry passes to Looney. Kuminga against Clark. Outside Curry. Pass to Heild. That three off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the middle. It's taken away by Payton. And here is Curry. Now Looney. Scoreless thus far. Mark against Kuminga. Three-pointer, Heild. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Heild to take these shots.
Outside Edwards. Takes a three. Bucket Edwards swatting home the three.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Heild outside. Another three for Golden State.
Leave it to Heild to respond. A consistent three-point sniper.
Edwards against Heild. And it's Looney with the rebound. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Alexander Walker with the ball. At the elbow, Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Edwards with another miss. The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Curry really runs the offense well. Knows exactly the time to either shoot it or give it up to his teammate.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still scoreless. Down low. Here's Reed. Drops in the short one.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
The Warriors trail. And here is Curry. He's got 5. Here's Heild going inside. Great D that time from Edwards. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. The tray. That's a basket. His 8th from the field. 8 of 14.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Here's Payton. Over in the corner. Looney. Heild gets to Curry. Heild with a screen on DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. And Buddy Heild hits the three. Heild's got 9 points now in the quarter.
There's the quick hands from Heild. Saw the defender closing in, then pulled the trigger.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Edwards brings the double team. Green with a screen on Conley. Here's Pajemski. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Timberwolves have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. To the inside, Randle, and Randle throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Pass to Moody. Here's Heild. Three-pointer, Butler. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Conley kicks to Randall. There's the drive.
When he has his momentum going forward, Randall's playing downhill, it's really a foul waiting to happen.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Julius Randle, 2 shots.
First one falls. Both free throws good from Randall.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Well, they're pass to Moody. To the paint. Here's Heild. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Butler. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Man, what strength from Butler. Refuses to be tied down or held down. Excellent concentration on the and one.
Payton, he's checked in for the Warriors.
At the line,
Find the lane.
Jimmy
One shot.
Butler.
That free throw good from Butler. And talking about Buddy Heild, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Heild plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from 3. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time.
Here's Podziemski. Payton with a screen on McDaniel. Inside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Edwards. Puts up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Podziemski. Now here's Green. Pass to Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Minnesota's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. Golden State's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Randall. And Butler, here we go. And it's Butler with the jam.
It's just a smart, wily drive by Butler, cutting past the defense to get a high percentage look.
Randall outside. 40 seconds left in the first half. Warriors with the rebound. Pass to Moody. Back to Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
You know, Butler's focus on the offensive end really giving him an edge right now. When he gets locked in like that, he can be highly productive.
Outside Conley. To the inside. And Randall throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Steve, a good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The Warriors leading. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Draymond Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Edwards. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Podziemski on the wing. Outside Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Gobert, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, when Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Known as the Stifle Tower, Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team.
And he's good on the second.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Curry finds Podziemski. Now here's Green. Curry on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Green. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Curry against Conley. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Butler. Back to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Edwards. Here's Podziemski. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And here is Conley. Here is Edwards. He's defended by Podziemski. Gobert down low, working on Green. Now here's Conley, guarded by Kerr. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. They get Stephen Curry.
Nice job by Gobert finishing the play through the bump.
For Minnesota, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for two.
Shooting two.
A free throw drops for Gobert. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Podziemski. They set the screen. Outside Butler. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Randall to the left side wing. Conley the pass to Randall. Outside Edwards. Makes it off the glass. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Butler kicks to Curry. Back to Butler. Pass to Moody. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Curry crashes inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Conley the pass to Edwards. The 10-footer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Minnesota in the lead. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Left side, Edwards. Green with the block. Curry against Conley. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. And here is Butler. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside Conley. Now Gobert, guarded by Curry. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. They get Stephen Curry.
Big finish by Gobert, getting the hoop and going to the strike.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
A free throw drops for Gobert. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors, trailing by 4. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And he can't get the first one.
Continuing to work on refining his craft. Butler puts in a great amount of time, maybe more than most.
He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves leading by 3. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. Shoots over Podziemski. And the basket by Edwards. 31 points for Anthony Edwards. Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Knocks down the 3-ball. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
Perhaps not the forte of Butler's game, but he does have the range to hurt you from the perimeter.
Outside Edwards. Conley against Curry. Gobert with a screen on Curry. 5 to shoot. And Gobert throws it down.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
So it's the Warriors now. 4-point game. Now Curry. He has 7. 3-pointer. Butler. It's hauled in by Edwards. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Angle no good. Golden State's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Down low, here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time he rocked him for a throwdown.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Green with a screen on Edwards. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Butler against Randall. Off target from the wing. Warriors trail by 4. Pajemski with it. Outside Curry. Pocket 6. Let's refly. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Randall with a screen for Conley. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Pajemski. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And that's now 35 points for Anthony Edwards. Curry passes to Green. Payton surveying the floor. Here's Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Curry. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Green. And it's Buddy Heild in for Curry. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Butler against Randall. And he takes that one up and powers it through. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
And here is Conley. He has 5. Randall left side. Warriors with the rebound. Pajemski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Butler. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Butler challenges the opposing team everywhere on the court. Never afraid of any situation. He'll battle you down low.
Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler, shooting 1.
Free throw, good Butler. Timberwolves trail by 4. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. On defense, the Warriors. They lead by 4. Here's Conley. And again, unable to change momentum here. Payton in the corner. 3-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Alexander Walker passes to Conley. Back to Alexander Walker. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Butler on the way. He's defended by Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Butler making it happen inside.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. Nice open look, but it's no good. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Heild. 14 points for him. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Here's Heild. Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
And what a show of agility by Heild, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
1:19 left in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Reed. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Podziemski. Reed with the block. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Payton. Reed with a screen on Payton. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Butler finds Jackson Davis. Payton outside. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 5. The body control from Butler. Wow.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Butler against Randall. 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. To end the drought. And no good that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So it's the Timberwolves now. They trail by 7. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Edwards. Miller is out there with Clark. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Payton kicks to Curry. Down low, it's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Edwards careening his way to the rim.
Well, that's Edwards on both ends. First the D with the steal, and he's able to finish off the break solo.
No good, shot missing. Timberwolves trail by 5. Reed finds DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo smartly getting into the defense there, drawing a foul inside while taking the shot. That's a smart offensive play by DiVincenzo.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. That one misses.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Here's Heild. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Edwards. Drilled from 11 feet out. Edwards got 39.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Pass to Heild. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Kuminga with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kuminga's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. Miller against Kuminga. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's tightly guarded. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. DiVincenzo's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you know, that last 3 got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own triples.
On its way from Curry for 2, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Curry against DiVincenzo. And that one, good.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Pass to Heild. The 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Podziemski, he's checked in for Payton. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Mike Conley's checked in for Miller. Edwards inside, covered by Heild. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Warriors leading by 5. Now here's Heild. Looney passes to Kerr. Back to Looney. Pass to Kuminga. 6 to shoot. His 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Conley. Here's Clark. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Edwards against Heild. Now here's Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about that little subtle head fake by Curry? Defense too aggressive that time.
Stephen Curry. taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Einad's checked in. And both free throws good for Curry. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shoots over Podziemski. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
DiVincenzo gets great lift on his shot, and right now playing at a great pace.
Curry with the bounce pass. By Heild, nobody around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Conley against Curry. Fires top of the key. Conley's shot is off. Warriors leading by 8. They double team Curry. They set the pick. Three-pointer, Heild. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Edwards. Over Heild. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Heild. Now Kuminga. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Now DiVincenzo. Conley the pass to Edwards. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 44.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Conley against Curry. Inside. Outside Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Curry against Conley. Curry with it. And the Warriors miss again. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Draymond Green, who's checked in for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Minnesota making a switch here. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. Up top, Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Gobert down low, working on Green. Gobert with a screen on Heild. Conley the pass to Gobert. And here is Green. Curry kicks to Butler. Heild with a screen on Randall. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Michael Conley picks one up.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good Butler. And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. McDaniels checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. It's to Gobert. Randall dishes to Conley. And here is McDaniel, defended by Butler. Here's Gobert. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Tell you, it's an added bonus when Gobert is scoring at this rate. These guys need to keep feeding him.
Back to Butler. This one for 3. Green. Gobert with the block. Conley against Curry. And the rejection by Curry.
Love seeing the little guy bounce like that. You know, Curry, he doesn't block a lot of shots, but when he does, it gets his teammates amped up.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Randall passes to Conley. To answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Curry. Over Conley. It goes straight through with the switch. Curry's got 16 here in the second half.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Randall with a screen for Conley. Connects from three-point range.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Curry against Conley. Outside Butler. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Butler. Curry against Conley. Butler in the corner. Over Gobert. Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Hey, by missing that free throw now, a 3 could even the score.
Conley against Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Edwards passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Curry deciding where to go with it. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Randall finds Edwards. Here's Conley. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. They get Stephen Curry.
Conley doesn't have an overwhelming body, but I tell you, good job that time taking the hit and finishing through it.
Tied up with that one.
Exactly what this team needed. Completing the and one.
Curry against Conley. Shoots. Curry with the bucket. Curry's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Pass to Edwards. Great tee that time from Green.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Butler. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Golden State, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. And the Timberwolves with possession. Outside Conley puts up a deep three. Green with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. When we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are. Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.